I'll now start with this kind of absolute value, which we have said it is what? It returns our whole number for any negative value that has been assigned to it. So in this case, when you look at this particular given example, I can type a value here. Let us say we have 400, then we have maybe 350. So I want to use this kind of values. Let me drag it to autofill. So these are values that we have here, but we want to make every value here to be to remove a negative here. So to do away with the negative. So for you to do so, you just use the apps, which is just to remove the negative. So for you to set our formula, you just come and type equal to apps into brackets. When you write apps, then you click here, the absolute value here. Then you close the bracket here. So the reason why they used here 500, they had not typed in a spreadsheet. But in this case, for you to select negative 500 here, we want to use our cell address for that 500. And our cell address for 400 here, it was what? 8. So that's how I'll be able to press enter. Once I press enter now, you see 400 is coming 400. But when we have a negative, it will remain to what? Without a negative. So when I drag this formula here, once I drag it here, I'll be able to drag it so that you can see. So all values that have negative will change to positive what? Values. Where we have negative values, we change it to positive what? Values. And those positive values, when you look at them, for you to assign it, or for you to make them change like this, you need to use the absolute formula here. So let us also look at this one, which we have said we have sum if. The sum if already we looked at it. The sum if we looked at it. Also count if we looked at it in our first lesson. So I'll not be able to deep inside it to understand the sum if. For example, when you look at this case here, how many times does Harry appear? Like for example, if I have my formula here, let us say we have 3 people here, Sahara. We have Amran. We have Bernard. So if you want to duplicate, you can just highlight it, then we duplicate them like this. You'll see the names will be repeating themselves. So we have different cells here. We can have different types of cells. We can have 350. 350, we can have 400. I'm using different values to make our work very easier so that you can be able to see. So these are our values here. So these are our name. These are our name. Then these are our cells. These are our cells. So for you to use this kind of features here, we have seen total cells for green. So let me just type here total. Instead of green, we'll say total cells for Sahara. Total cells for Sahara. Like that. Then we have also here, how many times does Amran appear? How many times does Amran appear? How many times does Amran appear? So in this case, these are our simple questions that we can be able to query these spreadsheet here. So just hide. If you want to put a question mark, you can put a question mark here. So if you want to show these kind of values now, you can be able to use our functions here. So in this case, when you scroll here, total cells for green. Total cells for green, we said we normally use sum if. Sum if you select the range criteria, then sum the sum range. That's why when you look at this one, sum if here, you want to find sum if for green here. So it would what? Equal to sum if. Sum if you highlight the names, After highlighting the names, you'll put your criteria, which will be green. Then you highlight the what? The cells that I have done here. So that's why when you click here, it will what? Equal to sum if. Sum if into brackets here. Now you come and what? You come and highlight the names here. After highlighting the names, you will put a comma. Then open the speech mark. Yeah, open the speech mark. So we want to find total cells for Sahara.
Sahara.
Yeah, you type here Sahara. Then you put speech mark. Speech mark. You separate with a comma. Then you type the value.
Cells.
Once you have done, you close the bracket. Just close the bracket. So once you close the bracket, you press what? Enter. Automatically, you get that. So those formulas are very good. So long as you understand how they are communicated, you'll be able to get your work. So in that particular given case, Sahara will be what? 7,000 totals for Sahara.
7,000.
Then we have also this case here. Maybe if I want Ambra, I can change it here. Then I type Ambra. So if I type Amran, I can press enter. 400. If I type Bernard here, it will be 6,300. So that's how you should be able to compare those kinds of values. But if you want to find how many times does Amran appear, we have also here. You see?
Use the count if.
Yeah, count if into brackets. You will highlight the column for names. Then you specify Amran. So it just equal to count if. Equal to count what? If into brackets.
Cell range.
Yeah, you select the names here. After selecting the names, you put a comma. After comma, you can be able to do it. Speech marks.
You criteria specify.
So you type Amran. You type, you close the speech mark, then you close the bracket.
Okay.
So when you close the bracket, you hit enter. So Amran is appearing 8 times. So that's how you should be able to do. So let me change this one to Sahara because Sahara will be taking the Amran will be taking that value. See? So in that case, that's how you should be able to see Sahara here. Then if you want to find for Amran, you'll be able to see it here. We have our values, you select the names, then you put comma, you open the speech mark, you type the specific name that you want to show in that particular given case here. So that's how you should be able to express these kind of values in that case. So then this is just a repetition of what we have already done. Which we used the feature value. The feature value also. We have also this kind of information functions. Information function mostly is used to show based on the way it has been indicated here. But for you to use this one, I want you first to practice the first concept so that you can be able to understand. After understanding now, this one will be flowing very fastly as we continue, like in this particular given case. So since also Amran has missed some classes, I can create a class for Excel tomorrow so that you can also be able to understand. Since you will not be able to do a class for SAP, I'll now create a class for Excel, so that you can be able to cover the concept that we messed up in our last class. So up to there, I don't want to put a lot of concept in. What you'll do is just do revision on your own. After doing the revision, I will be able to embark on this kind of subtopic here, information functions here. So in this case, I give you the rest of the time you work through in the function so that you can be able to understand, so that I can also prepare for other guys or students who are coming here. Unless if you have
please share this not so that over the weekend I want to go through everything that you have.
Over the weekend, you also do what?
I want to go through everything, even this one of today. So naweza nitumia the notes pia? Ya
Yeah,
jana ulinitumia.
yeah, I shared to you yesterday.
Sawa sawa.
If we were with you, I could,
So I haven't.
I could cover
Yeah?
a lot of. If we were with you, I could cover a lot of concepts, but we need to also understand Amran. She is not as fast.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, that's okay, no problem. So please share the notes. Have a nice weekend.
Same to you.